with lead Republican negotiator Senator Shelley Moore Capito of West Virginia. And although they didn't reach an overall agreement, they did say they would talk yet again tomorrow. For a view from inside of this process, we welcome now Democratic Congressman Jim Clyburn of South Carolina, who serves as the Majority Whip. That is the third highest member of leadership in the House of Representatives. So, Congressman, thank you so much for being with us. From your point of view, how are we doing on getting this infrastructure bill done?
Well, thank you very much for having me. Well, we are still negotiating, and I don't blame Biden for attempting to do that. I don't not know whether or not he's making much progress, but he ought to make the effort. He promised the American people that he would do what he could to reach across the aisle, to try to do things in a bipartisan way. So he must give it his best effort. And I think the American people can see if the other side is being a bit let's just say reticent in doing so.
Most people who talk to us say that time's sort of a wasting. So there will come a time, perhaps, when they have to either fish or cut bait. When is that time when the president may have to decide whether to go it without the Republicans or to go or to stick with the bipartisan approach?
Well, I won't say we're wasting time. I might say we're running out of time, but I don't think it's ever a waste of time to try to communicate. I believe very strongly that we ought to keep the lines of communication open, but I don't think we should run the risk of not getting something done because the other side is not cooperating. And right now, they are not cooperating, but Joe Biden knows that very well. He was there in 2009 as vice president when they did this song and dance for Barack Obama and refused to give the man the kind of support that he was deserving of. And Joe Biden suffered along with the rest of the people in the country. He is not going to allow that to happen again.
There has been a July 4 deadline talked about in order to get something done. Is that still operative, to use the word that is frequently used in Washington?
Well, I don't know. I hate to put dates on things. I think that they've got people up there. They know their timetable much better than I do. They know what they're planning to do. They know when they've got to do it. We are going to leave for the so-called August break at the end of July. And so I suspect that the president would like to have something on his desk before he goes out in August.